Full-time female workers in the United States earn about 79 cents for every dollar that men make. Boo hiss. Today is Equal Pay Day, when a woman's pay from January last year to April 4th this year finally equals a man's earnings for 2016. Hundreds of small businesses in cities across the country will offer discounts of about 20% today, and that represents a percentage by which paychecks for women are smaller than a man's.
One of those companies is Tamara Mellon. The business is named for its creator, a co-founder and former chief creative officer of fashion house Jimmy Choo. She recently relaunched her brand after filing for bankruptcy in 2015. Tamara, good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us about relaunching.
So relaunching has been very exciting. I did Buy Now, Wear Now 3 years ago, and sort of ahead of the pack. And what I realized is you can't be one person standing out there alone. You need a critical mass to affect change. So I put that company through bankruptcy, pulled all my business out of wholesale channel, out of department stores, and relaunched it as a direct-to-consumer business. And that is really the next generation of luxury brands and how they're going to be built. And now we're on fire.
On fire.
We're on
like
fire.
The Alicia Keys song, This Girl's
yes.
on Fire. When it didn't work out, though, the first time you said there was a lot of schadenfreude for you, where people were saying, yeah, she failed. But that only motivated you, did it not?
It totally motivated me because I absolutely believed in my vision.
Yeah.
And I just knew it was the execution of it. I didn't execute it right the first time round. The idea was right, but the execution was wrong. And you can't be put off by your failures. You have to kind of dust yourself off and do it again.
And you said women shop differently now. You said there are no women under the age of 50 in the department store.
That is true.
Whoa.
That is true. So what's happening? The fashion industry is being disrupted like the film industry went through several years ago. We first saw it with music. Music industry went through it with music. Then we saw the film industry. We've seen a disruption in transport with Uber. And now it's the fashion businesses.
Now, does that mean all the big name shoe manufacturers are going to have to shift online or not survive?
Yes, it does. So basically, the way most luxury brands look at their business, it's about 10% of their business. But that's not how the next generation of luxury brands are going to be built. It should be 90% of your business should be online, because nobody goes into department stores anymore. We know that nobody under 50 goes in. Everybody's shopping online because it's a better experience. You have better service. You have it delivered to your home. You buy great quality products. And then what I've done by going direct to consumer, we've been able to reduce our retail price and sell the same quality shoes as I did when I was at Jimmy Choo.
Well, they're still a little pricey. You will admit that, right? They're still a little pricey.
Well, it cost me a lot to make them.
Yeah.
They're made in Italy.
No, they're very cute.
And there they are. You look amazing in them.
Please. I mean, but they're still a little pricey, and you say they never go on sale except for today.
Except for today.
No, this is a Tamara Mellon shoe.
Mellon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Except for today.
Let's talk about pay equity.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
Very passionate about pay
I know you
equity.
are. So make what brought you to this issue and what you hope to see.
So what brought me here was very personal. When I founded Jimmy Choo, I was 27 years old, and I wanted to make beautiful shoes. I had no idea the challenges I was going to face being a woman in business. And I did a few private equity deals with my business, and what I realized going through those deals, I was being paid less than the men who worked for me. And that is why I've become quite an activist.
Even though you were the boss.
I was the boss. I was the founder of the company.
Yeah.
I was the major shareholder.
And
But I had a boardroom that was all men. I was the only woman on the board at Jimmy Choo. And then when I looked through the due diligence, I realized that the men who worked for me were paid more than me.
Wow.
And that is why I'm very passionate about equal pay for women.
Yes, yes. And the range of your shoes is what to what, just so people know?
So we go from $350 up to under 1,000.
All right.
And 1,600 for the legging boot.
Okay.
So if you want the boot pant,
They're pricey, but they're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous.
Thank you very much, Tamara Mellon.